Start streaming. Let's do that. Right. Okay. Receiving your content. Sounds good to me. Although orange stuff doesn't look good to me. Let's just make sure that hacking content's received, shall we? Lovely. Right. Okay, currently 0 people watching, but that's fine. I can actually barely breathe. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but my nose is heavily blocked, so trying to breathe through my nose is quite disconcertingly impossible. Oh, goodness me, I don't know why this happens, but it does. So, there we go. I guess it's just a fact, as they say. Fun fact. Not so fun. Right, let's get my strats up while we wait for some people. Yeah, let's wait for people. Or like, nobody will appear. That's fine too. Yeah, no. I mean, the thing is, Orange Stream Health YouTube, you have no reason to be in Orange Stream Health. I only have open what needs to be open, and yet you're still pretending that there's some form of difficulty. I think you're wrong, and that you need to stop. Right, YouTube, you just need to stop with your Orange Stream Health, if that's okay. And if it's not, do it anyway. Ah, nobody is being notified. Let's do that. Because otherwise it will be a hecking lonely stream again. And we don't really want that. That would be mucho sad. Welcome back, Raggett. Have you stopped my stream? Oh no, it's finally green. Well, that's good. We've got one person. That might be me. Might be me. I guess I'll just wait for now. I mean, I'm fairly sure I told the notified peeps. But, I guess you just don't know what's gonna happen sometimes. You just have no idea. Octopus. Cyberpunk. Shadow Gal. And Swooper Galaxy Cosmo. Right, that's it. Let's go. Floor 33ing. Fantastic. Still nobody here. Which is, in my view anyway, less fantastic. But, what can you do? I shouldn't have upgraded my work account there because that's not going to help my saving. But, oh well, what can you do? Let's just make sure we are absolutely on top of what we need to do. And, you know, I'm kind of finding it currently a little bit worrying that nobody's appearing. I mean, do people not care on such a large scale? I don't know. It would be quite sad if that was the case. But I guess if that's the case, that's the case. I'll be doing some Heavenly Tower anyway. Hoping that people eventually turn up. That would be great if they did. But if they don't, I guess they don't. It is peculiar. It's gotta be public, surely. Gotta be. But then again, I think to myself, I do, how could it be public and yet just nobody be here to such a degree? And by nobody, I mean literally nobody. We've gone down from 1 to 0. That is incredible. Huh. I don't really know what to say about that, to be honest. Seems like a bit of a bother for me, but that's just how it is sometimes. I will investigate this after this floor, because that sort of thing does need investigating. It definitely needs sorting out, I should think. Definitely, absolutely. Let's get an Ultima Galaxy Muck Cosmo, and that should sort things out, hopefully. Oh no, that was a fairly opportune moment for Octopus. Swooper Galaxy Cosmo, where you at? Get yourself over here. Oh, that's rotten. That is really rotten. Let's just stop you right there. Right. Get out of here, son. Oh, I think we just about saved Cyberpunk there. Go on, get ya. Get gone. Right. That's better. This level is becoming more difficult than it needs to be for some reason. I don't particularly understand why. I don't really get it. But I guess that's just the way it is. Things be confusing. Cyberpunk is dead somehow. Right. Am I what? Am I just supposed to accept that? Super Galaxy Cosmo's gonna die now, and you know, if no one's gonna be here, and we're gonna genuinely lose, what is the point in being here? Like, really? What is going on here? What do you think you are doing? Seriously? What do you think you're doing? How can this possibly be happening? It makes no sense. This has never been an issue. And yet it is. I cannot understand it. It is ridiculous. Purely ridiculous. Oh. Really not happy. It is unlisted, that is. Cannot believe that. Cannot believe that. Right. Now we gonna get people. Maybe. I mean, what I'm worried about here is what's going on. I mean, what is going on? I don't understand it. I really, seriously do not. I mean, how is this okay? Maybe if we swap in this boy. Maybe that'll be easier, and it would make it exactly the same as the other ones when it comes to slot. Now, I mean, it is public now. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter, right? But it's still just me. I mean, yeah, in that just very lonely. Very lonely indeed. No, I'm not saying hello to Super Chat. Go away. Right. Yeah. That's it really, isn't it? We're just, you know, I don't know. I do not know. I don't understand it. Is there a reason? Is it just pretending that it's actually there? Or does nobody care? Or a combination? I genuinely do not understand it. I really don't. Anyway, what can you do Just telling Jace to vote because, well, it's a bit late now. He's got like 50 minutes to vote, but vote, right? Right, let's change that. In fact, you know what? Let's just get rid of it entirely. Right. Surely that except I can't make it look purple, so that's really stupid, Discord. Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh goodness. Right. We've got 3 people now. That'll do. That'll do. I admit the first part of the stream somehow it was unlisted, so that was my fault. But we got 3 people now, which is loads considering that it's supposed to notify people, and I've been on the Discord notifying people, which is where I think these people are from. But thank you lot anyway for turning up. We'll have our merry little gang, and at least we can talk to each other like a special little club. So, while I was, excuse me. Oh, I can't breathe through my nose again. While I was, oh, it's happened. Flipping nose. While I was involuntarily off the air, I found that for some reason my floor 33 strat isn't working anymore. When it's exactly the same as it's always been, but suddenly it's just not working, which just seems completely ridiculous, but what are you going to do? So I've made a little bit of a change to it. Put the Arcton Yan in it. Not sure about it. Range might not be any good, but I'm thinking when my Shadow Gal dies, that can be what I put in, so that there's always something there dealing with the units, because that's what we really struggled with. Ultimately, I am just gonna stick some kitchen roll up my nose because it's just completely blocked whatever I do, and if I try and breathe through it, I'm gonna feel suffocated because I can't breathe through it. So if I stick something up my nose, hopefully I'll remember to breathe through my mouth like that. And although I sound a bit nasally, for which I apologise, this will be better because I won't run out of breath every few seconds. Right. Although I might, because it is actually quite difficult to breathe at the moment. Anyway. Ugh. Actually, that side of the nose is alright. Well, let's just... It's one side of... one nostril. Let's close that. There we go, that's better. That's what we like to... Well, we don't see it. We don't smell it, because my nose is a bit blocked. That's what we like to breathe? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's get this started and try it this way. Not going to rush through it then. Just going to make sure we always are able to have something out, dealing with whatever trouble befalls us. Okay. Right, meat shields seem to be struggling for no good reason, but I mean they always do, so what can you do? Shadow Gal doing his job perfectly well. Let's upgrade the worker cat once then. Guess we'll put our cyberpunk out, because that should be able to always stay in the back. In practice, halfway through the battle, it will sort of just die, for no apparent reason, because there will always be an octopus in front of it. But that's just the roll of the, not the roll of the dice. The go of the flow. It's just how it seems to happen, yo. So I guess that's how it will be. Okay. Right. Oh, I've put D'Artagnan out. Why have I done that? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, but that's killed that anyway. Well, I guess that's alright then. That's kind of what I wanted to achieve. Don't tell me it killed Swimmer. Come on now. Anyway, we're on to that. And that seems much better. Fair enough. I'll go with that change then. Seems like a really tiny amount of people attending these streams, you know. Really tiny. Oh well, you do what you do. And you lot are here, so there you go. I mean, doesn't seem to be much chat, though. Should we get some chat going? Should we talk to each other? Because it's pretty much the same as streaming to no one, otherwise. Right, oh, floor 34 just gets better, doesn't it? Ugh. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is briefly just do that so that I can screenshot off this. Do that. A little bit of artistry to get rid of the words, make it look nice and simple. Lovely. And a bit of this and that. Right. That'll do. Save to photos. And we are back. Okay. Hey, at least you got Phil. That counts as 50 stream members. Oh, I mean, absolutely, Phil. Chat-wise, it definitely does. Right. Horrible place, floor 34. Let's go to the Cyclone stuff, which the comments were more promising than I ever could have expected that they'd be. So that was good. Let's just copy that, put that there, because it'll be a week until we see it again. Although, not the same kind of combos. So we need Sister Act in there. And Cyberpunk's gone. I mean, of course it is. That is just really stupid. What? Just why? Oh, there's no point asking. There's really no point asking. No rhyme or reason to when you place combos in with a double tap. At least I would argue there's not. Gone way too far for that. Right. I'm really struggling here today. Unduly. Don't really need to be struggling to this kind of degree, I don't think. I think it's somewhat not fair to be struggling so greatly. Oh well. Finally, in rare, we want Corrupted Psycho Cat, and that is floor 34 strat. Right, well this one, that should have CPU written on it, because that's definitely, well, it's a rich plus CPU strat, which means, rather wonderfully, it does it by itself. So, we don't have Sniper on, do we? Because that would wreak havoc with it. CPU rich. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Let's go for that. You are underrated. Oh, I appreciate that. And we're slowly seeing a climb of viewership as well. 7 people now. I think that's a bit more like it. Hoorah. Hoorah-de-rah. I mean, I've demonetised these streams entirely, so the views don't really matter. But it's nice to have enough people to be able to maintain a conversation with. Right, let's just keep this lot coming. And just have the Aruran off our base. That's the most important thing. Build up some monies, but which is done best by not spamming too many of these units. Apologies for the sniffles. And then, as the Cosmic Cyclone gets a little bit closer, I'm going to start building up some more meat shielding. Now going into 4 at a time. These 2, because why not? Cyberpunk there. Then, I'm just going to save up a bit more money. Freeze them. Why not? And now put the CPU on that the Cyclone has got there. And the CPU should have enough monies to deal with this situation suitably well. And we got a proc off. It is a very frustrating floor. We've had a long trouble with it. And I mean, floor 33, I had a long trouble with it. But then I've fixed it. At least I thought I had. But then the problems came back quite recently. But hopefully the Arcturian thing gives us other options. And I mean, if I'm in the mood for spending like leadership energy, I can have a look at making it even easier. Because that's what I'm all about, Heavenly Tower. But I think this CPU rich strat for floor 34 works for us really well. Because eventually you realise it's sort of pretty much impossible to do manually. Or impossible to expect to be always able to do manually. Fairly dreadful level. Right, I'm going to turn off the CPU briefly. Because ultimately it's at the deploy limit. And put it back on now. Just so that it has enough monies. Because I mean, I'm here. If I wasn't here I wouldn't be able to do that. But just want to make sure it's protected. But it seems to be doing fine for itself. That's why we have the Sister Act combo in there. As an attack up combo that's incredibly cost effective with the CPU. It's Big Jace off the streams, appearing on the stream. Hello Jace. I was just talking to you earlier. And I was just talking to these people about talking to you about voting. But yeah. Right. Okay, that's sort of doing its own thing, right? Isn't it? So, while it does that, I am going to take the opportunity to both take a big sniff of fresh air to hopefully try and clear my nose, put my sniffly tissue in the bin, and like clear some stuff out. And then I'll be back. I'll turn off my microphone for that period while this just does this. Because it actually takes ages. It's making full use of the CPU because the run bit takes ages. Even with a Cyberpunk, I think. Are the capture stages possible? No gacha. Probably. I haven't tried yet. Because we need... Actually, we don't. Or do we? Yeah, because it's level 30 thing. No, it's not. Or is it? I don't know. I feel like I might have access to it on the beginner account, but I feel like I might not. I can't remember. And the CPU is struggling. Oh, probably because it's just bought another Cyberpunk. Well, good job I was still here then. Otherwise, we might have been in a little bit of trouble. Let's just... Oh, right, okay. That's dead. Right, I have less time of doing stuff than I thought, but I guess I'll zoom out for the whole battlefield. And I'll be back in a sec. Oh, hello. I apologise if I've been ages. Probably been ages more than the level. But I'm back. Hi. Oh, yeah. I was just, sticking some pepper up my nose. Reason being that that should hopefully clear my nose. And I think it has a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Though it probably won't last, but we'll have to see. Right. Okay, that went rather wonderfully well. Good. Let's... It's been 84 years. Let's sort out floor 35 and floor 36, which is rather fantastically exactly the same slot for 35 and 36, which is just marvellous, and that makes it even easier with the changes we made to 33. Right, let's go. Then we're going to have to wait 30 minutes. Or actually not. We could do one of the ads. Or could we? Not sure. We'll have to find out on that respect. Okay. Ah! No. Oh, I think we just about rescued that one. Phew. Do not want a Dolphina causing me trouble. But I mean, Manic Island is all powerful, as you can see. I mean, wow, it really is. Flirt. Right. After that, I think it's prime McTime to get out your D'Artagnan nice and fast. Oh, lovely destruction there. We're going to get through this nice and fast. Let's freeze them at the base. And that'll pretty much be it. 35 and 36 for a sort of welcome break from the difficult parts of Heavenly Tower. Very, very nice and easy. Lovely, really. Absolutely lovely. Right. Go on then. Get your base. Thank you. Let's get it going, and then we can move straight on to floor 36. Pretty fantastic, if I do say. Because we can just... Well, we can't. My cat rooster. I mean, of course, my cat rooster. I mean, that's the problem you take. I don't have enough energy. There's no energy recovery ad. But no, let's claim that the issue here is that I don't have few enough cat fruit to get through the storage. This cat fruit stuff irritates me so much. I bet you can't even get cat fruit from that floor. It is a ridiculous feature that needs to go. It really needs to be gone. Which menu am I looking at? This one. I feel like I don't want to get rid of any of it, really. It's like I don't have enough red. I can get rid of like one yellow bit of epic. Or perhaps more sensibly, right, I could, wherever it is, true form, Bomber. Yeah? Bomber. Let's do that instead. And then this will be on the stream, so I can use this if need be. Let's turn off my Crinkles, just in case I need to use this, so I can be all fancy and ceremonial. Neko Sky Fortress becomes Nek O2 Air Citadel. Like the name, I like that. That's clever use of numbers and words to make a thing. True form evolution improves defense and knockback rates. Sounds good to me. Let's go straight on with that and evolve it. Skibbity bibbity blam. The big old ship with a P goes to a ship P with a flag. Great. And there we go. Okay, that'll do. And now our cat fruit storage should not be full in its irritating way. Right. We've still got no energy recovery ad though. But we're probably going to need to use a leadership to move on anyway. So I think we're gonna bite the bullet. Oh, Phil loves it. You can see. We're gonna bite the bullet and go for it. We're gonna use a leadership. We've hit 4 figures, boys. Look at that. 1,039 energy. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go. Right, this one is going to be just as simple. So that will be perfectly fine. Okay. Bam. Bam. No. Bam. Bam, bam. And then I think just island spam. And then a bit of a razor. And then we'll get D'Artagnan. And then normal service will resume. These levels will be nice and easy. And that pepper has cleared my nose. It's probably inflamed my nose as well. So it sort of hurts a bit. Oh my good God, there's a noise. We've got a donation! And it worked! Streamlabs, you worked! Oh, thank goodness for that. Flippin' fantastic, that is. It worked. There was a noise and it worked and I saw it. That's brilliant. We've got a donation. Thank you very much indeed for that. I love a donation. With 18 people watching, we managed to get a donation. So exciting that my entire battle's gone to pot. Thank you ever so much for that. Absolutely lovely. Tar, ever so much for the donation. If you've left a message or something, I'll have to work out how to do this properly. I'm sort of updating my Streamlabs as we go along, but I don't know how messages and all of that. So, yeah, you're probably right, Phil. Snorting pepper is not a good idea. It did clear my nose. definitely hurt my nose. But thank you, Fungaz. It says there. Especially much for your $2 donation, Big Tar. I suspect that after PayPal take its cut will be what? Like about £1, maybe? If we're lucky. But I mean, every single amount of money is incredible, really, to receive. I mean, as I've long said, I am stingy and I would personally, as much as I might love a YouTuber, never actually donate to them with my own money. I mean, I'd watch ads for them, click on ads for them, but ultimately not channel any of my money into them. So, oh my God, we got it again! David Young, thank you very much for $3. Flipping amazing. I increased the notification to 10 seconds so I see it more easily now. Amazing on both fronts. So what I'm trying to say is thank you ever so much, because I have no reason to expect this of people because I wouldn't do it myself. This is amazing. Thank you ever so much. We got a double thank you. That is a record. 2 donations. Thank you ever so much. Fan-tibbity-tastic. And now, my pepper nose doesn't hurt so much anymore, so that's quite good. Mr. Reggit, help me with Battle Cats. Have you seen my Battle Cats Beginner's Guide? It's a big old playlist on my channel of tutorial-y videos. Hopefully that'll help you with Battle Cats. Floor 37, okay. Right, let's go back to the other slot, which is, again, pretty much ready for it. That's the joy of having 2 slots about. Is that essentially what you have is kind of 2 slots that fulfill purposes of different kinds of levels, so you don't have to keep swapping huge amounts of stuff back and forth. Right. Just the 2 erasers with that one. And then controversial Subaru and Eva 00, which isn't quite as controversial, but there we go. Okay, brilliant. Well, will you be putting donations to good use in buying cat food? Lol, XD, Jace. Well, I have made an Excel, Google Sheets. Excel, really, isn't it? Oh my god, I can't keep up with this. Thank you so much. Alessandro Jimenez? I'm thinking we're in the first name. It's sort of a Spanish-y kind of name. Jimenez or Jimenez. If we're going to be sort of completely like English, like I can't do foreign pronunciations. Jimenez, I'm thinking. Anyway, fantastic, right? Tar for that hugely. You $1, tar. And so me Excel thing, the idea of that is that I'm going to put together all of the net funds I get after all the transfers of stuff through PayPal and all of that into a chart with what I'm doing with it. And I suspect most of it will be going into a bank savings account for future life to be able to live off YouTube. That means that the money that you give won't be spent on like ice cream or something. I've got loads of vouchers for free McFlurries anyway. And that money will be responsibly put in a bank in order to turn into a larger amount of money. So ultimately, it's going there for future contingencies and hopefully being able to live off YouTube. So yeah, thank you all very much for that. And I mean, absolutely, definitely. I don't know what I'm saying absolutely definitely about, but I'm absolutely definitely absolutely definitely going to be transparent about all the money that's given to me. Because I feel like I don't know whether I should disclose YouTube earnings. I mean, I talk about ad rates and that sort of stuff, which reminds me I need to do another sort of community post. Do you happy the ad rates thing again? Basically, with people giving their money to me, they have a right to know, I think, at least exactly where it's going. I think that's a good business ethic to have, and that's one I'm going to carry forward. Like what Ecosia does. Ecosia is very nice. If you haven't heard of Ecosia, oh my goodness me. Thank you ever so much, Tony Pepperoni, with $1.30. As it says, tar very much and tar very much again. And I'm sorry to all of you if you're putting messages with these donations that I can't see them. I will work on my Streamlabs skills, I promise. What Cozier do, it's a search engine that I use instead of Google, along with a thing called Tab for a Cause, but I'll talk about that another time if you like. Nicosia, through ad revenue generated on searches, they plant trees. So we're sort of helping the climate and not benefiting some huge corporation. And they... Again? Is that true? Thank you very much, if so. Wow. And so what they do is every month they publish financial reports of exactly what they've done with their money. And I thought that was very honourable and what businesses should do. I did not donate. Oh dear. Well, that's an issue then. Message retracted. You did not donate and yet it donated. That's kind of worrying. I'm not sure how that... Well, I'm here if you want to talk about that. You don't even have a credit card. I'm not approved for credit card stuff, so that's fine. You can't pay through a credit card. It would have been through PayPal. I believe when I get the emails about the payments, I can return them. So if you want them returned, that's fine. Just let me know if you want the payments returned. I can do that. Anyway, the Ecosia thing, I really liked how they published their financial reports, and so donations-wise, I'm going to do exactly the same thing at the end of May with all the donations. You physically can't donate, but yet it thinks you have. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe Streamlabs is just on a mad one, and nobody's actually donated. It's just trying to make me feel better. Let's have a look at my mail and find out. Right, okay. Here we go. We got... Oh. $2 there. Does it say where? When? I mean, $3 there. $1 there. £1. Oh. Oh, it's happened again. Has it happened again? See, it says here on these emails, right? These all say that they're from the same person. Battlecats are struggling a bit. That's just... You're going to sort yourselves out? No, I'm probably going to have to sort you out myself, aren't I? Oh, this isn't good. Oh, this is really not good. I cannot believe this. Sod's law. We're going to genuinely lose. That is completely ridiculous. Right, these all appear to be from the same person. So I don't know. That is really weird. Try de Arctignan. That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. Let's put him in. I am actually quite annoyed and confused as to why that didn't work. Things just seem to be falling apart that never fell apart before. And that's an item wasted and 200 energy wasted. I'm really not happy about that because we're not going to be able to finish off the tower now. That has really annoyed me. That has really annoyed... That is ridiculous. And that's just not okay. I wouldn't say. Yeah. That's not good. Oh well. Ah. Spanish but watch my videos still. That is dedication. Thank you. Right. Yeah. Little bit perplexed by the whole donations thing then. Seeing as in the other streams we managed a total of what, 0 and then 1. And then now I'm getting emails that this is all just one person. Now I will let these stew for a little bit unless they like charge them, in case they like charge them back or whatever the terminology is. And I'll accept them after a little bit. But that is really weird. I'll have to look at Streamlabs as well, see what's happened. If Streamlabs can make any sense of it, that is. I don't know what to think, to be honest. But, what can you do? Oh! Shrek dies in Endgame, donated $1. Tar very much. Right. I'm going to intercept this on my email. Let's see what this comes up as. Because surely it should come up with some form of different email. But it's exactly the same email again. What? Who was that then? Is that anyone in the chat now? Or is this some kind of... I don't know. It's all a bit peculiar, isn't it? Either we're getting incredibly lucky here, or this is just one person under different names. Because it's been the same email every time, which doesn't make sense to me, but some things just don't, really. Like technology or manual labour. So, I don't know. I'll have to investigate that one. Either we've had a fantastic day or a very deceiving-y kind of day. Neither of which would be great. Anyway, I think my problem was last time I didn't spam the stuff before because we were mid-donations, which now may or may not be real because some of them physically couldn't happen. When you donate, you can change your nicknames. It could be one person trolling. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's what it might well be. That would explain why it came up as you donating, but you couldn't possibly have done it. Yeah. We'll wait. I'll wait on that stuff. So I mean, now I kind of see that stuff, and I don't really know what to say, because if they're genuine donations, I'll be like, wow, thank you. But now we're sort of discovering that they might not be, because they are all from exactly the same email. So either this is one very generous person using many pseudonyms, or someone trying to have a bit of a laugh. So how do chargebacks work? If you accept the money, can they demand it back, or have you got it? You know what I mean? Anybody know? Now we've got They Are Genuine donated $1. So now either we've got a liar or some kind of invisible philanthropist. Very, very strange. Not sure with that one. Who have we got watching in the chat? No, that's the wrong button. Oh, it's broken now. For goodness sake, YouTube. Get yourself together, please. Right, sort yourself out. Participants. Didn't let me scroll through them, so that's not very useful. Oh, for goodness sake, YouTube. No, I don't know. Philanthropist. Yeah, I don't know what to think of all of that. So well, I'm gonna have to stop the stream anyway because of the time that it is. I shall have to be quiet soon. So we got another donation there. And that is again the same email. So ultimately, I'll have to see about that. Either loads of money from someone, or someone having us on. So I will report back with the answer to that in the future. But I'll have to go now. But thank you for popping along. Either we've had an amazing stream, or a morally worrying stream, where we've got been messed around with. I'll have to find out. Toodaloo.